All right, it's a typical day at the dealership. This is the first job. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m., 8:15. And this is a normal thing here. So I've got a 2025 CRV, 12,000 kilometers. That's about like what, 8,000 miles? First complaint, washer fluid does not work. Yeah, fluid. You can hear the pump going, but it's not doing nothing. And this is one of the things that we find quite odd on how they build things nowadays. You know, that washer fluid reservoir, it's so low on the front corner. You know, when you drive into a parking spot and there's that little median that you know prevent you from going over, you hit that and it knocks off the pump off the washer fluid reservoir because the reservoir sits so low. Let me show you. I don't know if this is what it is, but we have had these CRVs come in for washers not working, and it's because they either hit the bottom of the bottom corner on this side, and it hits the washer fluid reservoir, and it cracks the how the washer fluid pump mounts onto. I don't know. I think it's a bad design. But anyways, let me just show you. But I'm not sure if that's what this is. I just brought this in, and yeah, first complaint on a new car. Turn it on again. I think the washer pump just crapped the bed. You can hear it. It's kind of grindy. Washer fluid's full. I don't see any leaks. See? That's just rainwater. But yeah, I think the pump is just not doing anything. Yeah, you can hear the pump working, but nothing's spraying, nothing's leaking. The washer fluid's full. Yeah. Yeah, and as I was saying, where the washer fluid reservoir is? It's all the way down here, right? So you can see it through the vents, the blue behind there. So they keep the reservoir down in this area with the pump down here, right? And when people drive and they hit this part, it hits the reservoir and it knocks that pump out. And then, yeah, so pretty bad location for this. Anyways, so yeah, here's what it looks like. Here's where you fill it up, and it has a long neck, and it goes all the way down there. So that's where they put the reservoir in. All right, good morning, guys. 8 a.m. First job. Check engine light. It misfires. You know what that means. It's gonna need piston rings. I'm just getting a full scan for this customer so I can have everything printed out. But yeah, if you're wondering, let me see if you can get the odometer. Almost 310,000 kilometers. All right, it's done scanning. You got the cylinder 2 misfire. All these other stuff is just. If you're wondering what the VTM is, when you get a misfire, it shuts off all-wheel drive. That's what that is. And then. Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. Because they also complained about the VTM light was coming on. If you didn't know, if any of your Hondas are misfiring and it has all-wheel drive, it actually shuts off your all-wheel drive, so it only runs in front-wheel drive, and that's what that is. It's just because of the misfire codes. But anyways, pull out the spark plug, and we're gonna check the other 3 spark plugs to see if they're all fouled up with. Carbon and stuff, because it's burning oil. What happens is when it goes into cylinder deactivation, there's no heat in that cylinder, and it fouls up the spark plugs, and then when it fires back up, it burns that oil on the spark plug, and then it carbons it up, and then you get the misfire. That's what it does. So I guess VCM will cause the misfire, but the issue is it burning oil. That's what that is. Anyways, let's pull out some spark plugs and check the other cylinders and see if we got to do one bank or 2 banks of cylinder piston rings. We are working over here today because I'm still waiting for my cylinder head come back for that Accord so I can finish the head gasket on that. So definitely no oil. If customer goes for this piston ring job, I'm going to add this to my list of stuff to do. So I'm doing the head gasket, I'm doing the RDX turbo, and then if this thing sells, then yeah, then I can make you guys a piston ring video on a Honda V6 with VCM. So just the only thing I gotta do is I'm gonna pull out this spark plug, cylinder 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and then just to make sure that it's only number 2 that's fouled up. Joking that, you know, because I'm using the apprentice's toolbox to do all the other work. I claim this as my second toolbox. Yeah, basic tools, but you know, basic tools is all you need to do work. And I always look, the apprentice is always going to my toolbox and they're like, hey, how come you got so little tools? I'm like, I don't need that many tools to work on stuff. Right? Right, Mo? Hey? You don't need many tools to work on Honda, right? You can do a head gasket with just simple hand tools. Yeah, he says you don't need many tools. Yeah, the minimum is possible to do, you know, your head gaskets and your piston rings and stuff. So here's cylinder number 4. I just pulled out of there. This one looks pretty good. Not carboned up or anything. All right, I got all 3 of the spark plugs out, and as you can see, they're all fouled. All 3 of them. See, all carboned up. The worst one is number 2, which is actually misfiring. Is this guy. And then number 3, not as bad, but still you can see carbon on it because it's burning oil. So number 4 is you know, pretty good. But the question is, with 310,000 kilometers, if we do piston rings on it and I take it all apart, this thing might need a short block. Or if we're lucky, the cylinder walls are okay, and then it's only, you know, piston skirt wear on the pistons, and we can just swap out the pistons. So I want to give a couple options. We can do that, do the pistons, or once we get to the piston and piston rings, and then if it does have skirt wear on the pistons, because sometimes the cylinder walls are okay, and then it's just the skirt wear on the pistons, and then you just replace the pistons. And then just like that Civic we had, you just replace pistons, the cylinder walls were good, and then, you know, that's it. But you gotta give them a couple options. Once we take it apart, then we're already there. Once we're there, I can just cherry pick this engine out of the top and then just pull out the short block and everything. And yeah, so I'm just gonna quote out and recommend just the back bank, because this front, I'm not worried about the front. It doesn't look like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and if I get the job, and then I'll just make you guys a video. Well, it's tough. You tell customer it needs this repair, and then they decided to trade it in. Update later. I'm just gonna clear the codes, and I gotta give the keys to the sales guy for them to appraise it, and then I guess customer is probably gonna buy another Honda. So just clearing the codes. Yeah, it's tough trying to get a piston ring job because these things are way out of warranty, and not a lot of people want to spend the money to fix these oil burning issues. So yeah, anyways, just clearing the codes, and then I'm gonna go and give the keys to the sales guy for them to appraise. And also the other thing is the short block is discontinued. We can't even get it. So even if we get a used engine, you don't even know if it's going to be burning oil or not. So you might be putting the same crap into the replacing the same crap. I don't know. Whoa! What are you doing over here? Oh man, he's replacing a passenger seat frame. Yeah, like usually it's a driver's seat, but why the passenger seat?
Because this guy is so big that when the car turns, the seat shifts from the frame to the sensor. It makes a creak noise because the weight is top heavy.
Yeah, so I guess the person who sits on it super heavy and is just moving the seat weight sensor. No fat chicks. Yeah, you guys are tiny compared to this guy. So they don't even know if this is gonna fix it by replacing the seat frame. Sometimes it's tough, you know, having to tell the customer it's not the car, and it's actually, you know, it's the customer. So it's like the conversation you don't want to have with the customer sometimes. So what are you gonna do? We can only replace parts, and you know, if it doesn't fix it, then it doesn't fix it.